Hi everyone, and welcome back to Wildcard Wednesday. I'm actually filming this on Saturday because tomorrow is my oldest grandson Turner's 7th birthday. I can't believe he's going to be 7. So he is a really good golfer for his age, an avid golfer. So I saw this card. I was inspired by this card. It says 4, your birthday, 4. They had a flag and kind of where you hit the ball, the hole. I don't know. I don't golf. But I didn't really like the look of the card, but I love the words. So it was from this Best of Card Creations. So that's my inspiration for this card. Starting off with a 5-inch square card with white cardstock. I ran a 4-inch square pretty blue card through the Swiss dot. Can you see that? The embossing folder. So that's going to go right there. And then on the front here, I am going to stamp this old stamp that I got a long time ago at Michael's in the $1.50. It's a golf tee. So I'm going to stamp that in probably archival ink or stays on. Probably stays on because it's a richer blacker color. And then I'm going to use my markers. And I'm going to color just around the ball. I think it would be good if it was kind of a little bit of gray and white, not just a blank white. I'll put a little bit of shading on it. So look at the nice sharpness that I got with the StazOn ink. That's why I like these colors that are really true black, not a blue black. So I think I'm going to take this, is this a gray? I think it is. Weathered wood or here's a real gray one. And I'm going to play around with blending this a little bit. Whoops, it's out of frame. There we go. So I've got some brushes just soaking over here. I'd used them in India ink, so the water's very, very kind of murky. It's really watery. It's not really black. I'm going to dab it off a bit, and I'm just going to put just a little bit of this water just kind of to shadow the side of the ball here. Can you see that? And I'm just going to take this Distress ink pen just while the water is wet and kind of blend that in. And that's just going to be the only shading that I'm doing on this golf ball. Just to give it a little bit of shading like that. Then I'm going to color the tee. Oh, let's see. He's only 7. Let's give him a nice bright orange tee. I'll continue to use my Distress inks, using the brush end again. And I'm just going to bring that right down there. Great. And then for under here where it's got the grass, I'll just use the Distress inks. I might even use a little bit of this water, you know that? Because I find Distress inks blend way better if there's a little bit of water down first. Of course, I picked the worst brush out of the back. And then we'll just color this over a little bit with the green so it'll blend in. There we go. So now we've given it a little bit of green. There. So can you see this? So there's our golf ball and the tee and the green grass. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some washi tape, this green one here, and I'm going to run it over top of my card about here. So it's about a ½ an inch from the bottom. Just trying to measure it up on both sides of my my mat here. And washi tape's so easy because you can just wrap it around. And it makes it so much easier, like with a boy's card. It's a nice embellishment if you don't want to use ribbon. So I'm going to mount this on top like so. And then this is going to be mounted on top, kind of like so. Can you see that? I took my Crop-A-Dult corner chomper, and it's the pink one, and I used the photo side. There's an angle side and a photo side. I used the photo side to give me those photo corners, and I'm going to mount this card front onto here with foam tape to raise it up a little bit. The reason why the green washi tape is a little bit lower is so it can kind of help emphasize that they're on the green. And that's why I didn't put it right smack dab in the middle. So I'll just tear this tape off. It's so funny because he's at an age right now, like he's not really into, you know, Angry Birds or anything like that. He's quite a mature little guy, but he does love golf. So I'm just going to eyeball this, and hopefully I'll get it on right. There we go. So far our card looks like that. So you can see how the green washi tape is just basically the golf green. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sentiment that I typed out on the computer, and it says for, spelled like F-O-R-E, your birthday. And I'm going to put it on, just going to make sure it's not too big. I might have to trim it down a little bit. And then it's going to be my sentiment that goes on top of the last piece I just placed on the card. And I'm just eyeballing. I like to eyeball a lot. It just saves time. And I don't know that, I can't imagine anybody receiving a card and going, you know, you're 1 centimeter off, or 1/8 of an inch off on that sentiment there. What were you thinking? I don't think anybody does that. At least I hope they don't. So I'll get this done. Be right back. So here is our finished card. It was super simple, but lots of fun, and I know Turner will love it, and that's the most important thing. So it says, for your birthday, with the dotted Swiss background, the photo corners, and you know, when you're making a super simple card, it's really what you do to the cardstock that kind of bumps it up a notch, like putting it through an embossing folder, putting little notches on the plain piece, bumping it up with foam tape so there's a little bit of a dimension on it. So I just colored it with my distress markers like you saw. And then on the inside, I kind of, again, echoed what I did on the outside. I put, here's wishing you a hole-in-one, and then we can sign our names and also write our sentiment on this side. So thank you for watching this Wild Card Wednesday. I know it's kind of a quick one, but sometimes less is more, and it's a simple little card, and it's just so important that you do it for the recipient. And I really know Turner's going to love this. So we'll see you all next week. Bye!
Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Turner, happy birthday to you. Oh, Roman! Yay!